Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing for Tuesday, March 10th, 2020? A little different than the usual. I know it's Tuesday. We would usually do this on a Monday, but it's whatever. We figured, hey, we missed a day.
Don't adjust your calendars. We do know what day it is.
We figured we would make up from Mondays. Anyways, how was your weekend? How's your day going? A little gloomy, but the weather is getting warmer out there.
It ain't cold out there today.
No, I was walking around in the hoodie that you see before you.
Yeah, that one right there. We're always in black. Let's go. We're so dreary.
I like it. You know what? It's my closet, too. I don't have that.
That's all you have. You have no colors.
I do have some colors, but
you have black and charcoal.
That's it.
2 shades of black is what he has. The black and like a lighter version.
Yeah, exactly.
A mulatto version.
I just don't like the
You're not a colorful
making.
person?
Yeah,
You're not about spring and pastels and shit?
Well, I just think sometimes I just don't want to spend my time thinking that, like, oh, does this match with this?
It's easy. Just black. It's just like.
Just let me go in.
Goes
and
with
go
everything.
Out. Yeah, I don't need to sit there.
I shouldn't say I'm wearing the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How dare you point the finger at me?
Over here.
Yeah. God damn it.
Calling the kettle.
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah. So we hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a good day. Without further ado, we're gonna talk about what we're gonna be talking about on today's show.
Do it.
First things first, ladies and gentlemen. Pictured here, a blind man.
Ah, yes.
Was refused citizenship because they didn't give him Braille on the test.
Oh. Well, how's he supposed to take the test?
Well, that's the thing.
Oh, my God.
That's the thing.
Oh, what the?
Second story for today.
Ah, yes.
As if you haven't heard it enough and the fear-mongering hasn't overwhelmed your systems yet.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the old C virus.
We're going to scare the Jesus out of you.
Yeah, the old coronavirus.
Yep.
We'll talk about that for a second.
Corona beer.
God damn it. I can't believe it. Can't believe we're talking about that on this show.
We'll only talk about it one time.
Okay, that's it.
This is it.
This is it.
We haven't talked about it yet.
This is true.
This will be the one time.
Okay. On the second half of the show, a polite burglary happened in the States.
Oh, it's so nice when they're polite.
Yeah, a little handshake and see you later.
What? May I please rob you?
It's good.
Just because you asked nicely.
Yeah, and a little local story from our international airport.
Ah.
Illegal ham. Apparently, number one confiscated item.
Pork, the magical meat.
Apparently, it's taken a lot of people trying to bring it in here.
It's a hot item.
Didn't know.
It's a hot item. You didn't know anything about that.
No.
Now you know.
Now I do.
You will.
How was your weekend, sir?
It was good. It was a tiring weekend. Too much activity going on.
Okay.
So I did that HIT class thing. I tell you, I forget how hard those are. When I was finished, like the next day, I was like, I'm sore in places I shouldn't be sore.
Yeah, man.
And I haven't felt that pain for a while. And you just started the program, so you're aware.
I'm in my last week of the month.
Oh, there you go.
Month.
You're almost there.
I'm almost halfway through.
Oh man. So then, you're doing the 2 the 2 month one.
Yeah, I think they're all 2 months.
Isn't the
Sanity's
Sanity
2 months?
30? Is it 2 months or 1?
I know the original Sanity's 2 months.
That's 2 months for sure.
The Insanity Max I'm doing is 2 months.
Oh, maybe they're all 2 months. Jeez, I can't remember.
Yeah. Or they're usually like 6, and there's another program, 6 weeks. I'm going to try and do after this one. It's called 6 weeks to hit it or something like that.
To hit it?
Yeah, anyway.
So I did that, and then I did football. Of course, we lost an hour on Saturday.
That's what killed me on the Sunday.
It killed me on Sunday because I had a game at 8 a.m. So not only did I get one less hour sleep, like to be out there ready to play at 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning, you were not in the mood to do that after the HIT workout the day before. It's not like, man, this sucks.
This is true.
So I was just tired, and then I had Frisbee last night. So I was like, you know what? And I had soccer today. So I need to chill tonight for the next few days. I'm not doing anything.
Just relax.
All right. But I'll let you guys know more about the HIT class at the end of the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
What about you? How was your weekend? The weekend?
The weekend was good.
Yeah.
We, of course, did our 3-year anniversary celebration of the R&B night that
how was
me
that?
and DJ IV do.
Yeah,
it was really good. At old Sniggly Wiggly's.
The Wiggly.
The Wiggly
How
Boys.
was that joint?
It was good. I mean, immediately they offered us a better date for the next one because we brought the people.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. So stay tuned for that if you're looking for something to do and 90s R&B is your style. Look out for that in a couple weeks.
So was that the bump and grind?
That was the bump and grind,
okay,
yeah. So Saturday was good. Then, no, sorry, that was Friday.
Friday was
that was Friday.
Not Saturday.
Yeah. So then Saturday I was supposed to go to a little charity event. And so, I make my way downtown, only to find out that your boy has a flat tire.
Yeah. That wasn't a good moment for you.
No, man.
Oh.
So I head down probably around just after 10.
Yeah.
And I drop something off downtown, and I head back home for a second just to pick up some other things. And then I notice just like my car's kind of veering a little bit to one side.
Yeah.
And then I pull over by a radio station. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, there's a flat tire.
That'll do it.
So then I call, of course, my Nissan roadside assistance.
To the rescue?
To the rescue. Didn't get rescued.
Or not?
So I waited probably like 2 hours.
Oh.
And I kept getting text message after text message basically saying, hey, it's going to be 43 minutes. And then the 43 minutes would pass. And then a text message would come in and saying, reply with number 1 or 2 if you're...
So it's like an automated thing.
Yeah, if you got your service yet.
Bro.
And number 2 was no. So I was like, number 2, no. Then I would talk to assistants again. Then they would send somebody else. Didn't come again.
Wow.
And then I got another one saying it'd be 28 minutes. And then that one didn't come. And then I just walked home. I just was like, okay, I'm good. I'm done. And then
left the car there?
So I left the car there and then had to wake up early in the morning for like 7. And again, the clocks went forward an hour, right?
Yeah.
So then, Sunday was just an off day. And then it just took a little, so originally what your car's supposed to have in it to help remove the tires is supposed to have a special bolt.
Yeah, the lock nut.
The lock
as
nut.
they call it.
Yeah. And of course, Nissan didn't leave one in the special. They didn't leave it in. So, I had to get my car towed instead of getting that little donut put on.
Yeah.
So then, of course, Sunday, Nissan's closed. The car dealership's closed.
Of course.
And, I have to call them on Monday. Have to drop off my car keys, this whole thing. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay anything.
Well, that's good.
That was the...
But you're not getting the service that you're paying for.
No.
So that's kind of stupid.
It was kind of,
That sucks.
I'm still not impressed.
There's a lot of things that when you're helpless, those are one of those moments where you need that service to show up. There's nothing you can do. You can't move your car. You can't tow it yourself. You can't call anybody else. It's all under your service spokes to be covered.
Yeah.
And you're at the mercy of those bastards.
I know. And that's the thing. I really felt I was luckily a couple of blocks away from my house.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have thought if I was, out on the highway somewhere or somewhere rural.
You were close to
I was just off of Roby Street. I was just a couple blocks away, thankfully.
Yeah, that's good.
Right?
I mean, that's a plus side, I guess.
Yeah, that was the only plus side to everything. But, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the entire time I was kind of thinking, I'm like, what if I was elsewhere right now?
There's a few things that suck more than that's really a bad one.
Yeah,
but it could have been worse. You're right. You could have been in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
That would have sucked.
So
Jeez.
And no, low on gas too. So
of course, when it rains, it pours, buddy.
This is true.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get into today's show.
Get into it.
So kicking off today's show, ladies and gentlemen, a blind man fails citizenship test after being denied Braille. So Lucio Delgado, 23, was born blind and used a cane to get around. He moved to the U.S. from Mexico 6 years ago. He said he was offered a large print sentence to read, which he could not because he's totally blind.
Yeah.
So this man who's illegally blind under Illinois state law was told to get a doctor's note to prove his condition.
Oh, my.
Guys, I don't know if you can see it. The picture, I'm not trying to judge a book by its cover, but this man is clearly blind. He has no pupils.
Yeah.
His eyes are white.
Even the blind can see that he's blind.
He looks like Batman's eyes.
Yeah, he's got them eyes. It's not bad. I mean, we're not trying to make fun of him.
No. He has like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic book eyes, like the all white.
He's got those eyes.
Yeah. Anyway, so after taking the test in May, he recently received a letter from the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, informing him that he'd been rejected. So it said, unfortunately, you were unable to read a sentence in the English language.
Wow.
Regrettably, you were unable to achieve a passing score on the reading portion of the naturalization test. He was then told to... So he was told during the test to go get a doctor's note to prove that he was blind. He could not afford to do so because he doesn't have any health insurance.
Oh, my God. This poor guy.
I would hope a doctor would just step up and be like, hey, he's blind. I don't need to take the money.
I would have hoped so. The true test would have been to give him the Braille, because if you can see, you don't know how to read Braille.
Right.
Give him the Braille test.
Yeah.
If he passes that shit, guess what? He's blind.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, then guess what? You can see. I mean, that's a simple way to do it.
Yeah. So a spokesman
Jeez.
from the USCIS told the Post that they began offering Braille tests in November, months after he took his exam. So after he took his exam, they're like, oh, now we're going to offer some Braille tests, which poses the question, too.
Yeah.
What the hell did blind people do before they started imposing the Braille test?
They can never become citizens.
Never become Americans.
There are no blind citizens in the state of Illinois, apparently, because they have no Braille tests. That is the most foolish thing I've ever heard.
So a lawyer for Mr. Delgado said the USCIS has contacted him since his story was first reported last week to offer him another appointment later this month because the media has taken this story. If the media did not take this story, he probably would have been SOL.
Oh, boy. Like, it's just like simple common sense. Just use common sense.
How about if I would just feel bad for the person. I'd be like, I'm not passing this guy because he forgot he couldn't read this portion just because. Let's say he passed everything else, and for some reason he just couldn't read the sentence or whatever. I'm not gonna not pass him.
Just fail him. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the guy that fails him.
I mean, that's so crazy.
I'm sure he came in with some sort of sunglasses on.
With a cane?
Maybe a walking, the cane.
Yeah, did he come in with a dog?
Did he come in with a seeing eye? You don't go through that much process.
Was he hitting a lot of furniture when he was walking
What's
around?
the advantage of faking that you're blind when you're taking a test? What's the advantage? Why would they think he's faking for some reason?
The only time I've seen this be any sort of advantage is when you're going to travel at the airport. Yeah. And you might get bumped up in front of the line.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah. Or if you're at an amusement park, but still, don't know what you're seeing if you're in front of the... Yeah. That'd be actually scary as hell.
You were just on a roller coaster. Yeah. I was?
Oh, crazy.
Someone with a fan and you're sitting in a chair. That's all it was. It's a big scam they got going on down there. Citizenship, I mean, and didn't he come with somebody? Like, there's someone that could vouch for him? The guy is blind.
Me personally, I'm like, if this guy personally walked up to my kiosk, I'd be like, he's blind. This man is blind. I mean, have you ever tried to do the eyes thing where you can make them roll back in your head? That's painful.
Super hard.
Yeah.
A similar thing happened recently here on the bus. They rejected a guy that had it wasn't a seeing eye dog. It was a service dog that they have with them. And they wouldn't let the bus driver ask the person for papers. Do you have papers for this dog? God. It's like, why? Do you think I just walk around with a dog that looks like a service dog to just get on? I'm not paying for the bus ride. It's not free.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't allow the dog on there. And as the guy's trying to explain this, the bus driver drives off on him.
Wow.
And now there's a whole thing. This is the same kind of thing here going on.
Is this the same person? Like, why would I walk around with this dog with this dumb harness on?
Yeah,
like, that's a lot of commitment. And to ride the bus, of all things. Yeah. To take advantage of.
I'm getting on the friggin', I'm not getting on a beautiful cruise ship here. This is a bus, Metro Transit. Ain't nothing smelling good on there.
Oh, my God. People, we got to do better.
Yeah, we do.
Speaking of doing better, let's talk about this coronavirus.
If you have it, congratulations.
Yeah, shout out.
You will survive.
Oh, wow, bold.
I'm going to take a different turn.
Dr. Tony, please tell us.
Yes. I wish I had my bold spectacles.
Well, you could wear mine for a minute if you want.
No, then I won't be able to read the story.
This is true.
I'll be the blind.
Yeah, you'll be the
blind leading the blind. Well, Canada, as you guys know, first death has happened now in Canada. First death in Canada. This is ridiculous. Anyway, 4,000 people have died in 2019 from the coronavirus worldwide. All right, on the date as of yesterday. So let's think about that. How many people in the world? 8 billion people.
We're close to the 8 billion. We're in the mid sevens.
Okay, so let's even say 7 billion. 4,000 people. That ain't a hell of a lot of people.
Listen, you could go even say 1 billion people on this planet, and if you told me 4,000 people died, I'd be like, okay.
Dude, it's ridiculous. Anyway, first person to die, of course, BC health officials have confirmed Monday that a man living in Lynn Valley Care Center has died, making him the first coronavirus-related death to hit Canada. 2 other residents of the same North Vancouver seniors homes have been tested positive for coronavirus as well. So, 2 has 1 employee of the care center as well. Officials previously describing as the
probably
first
the only
potential
nurse
case.
working that
one
place. That's usually how the whole senior homes
Yeah.
are run. There's usually just one nurse for the whole entire place.
Yeah, she makes out with everybody, so she's
there
bound
you
to
go.
get.
Yeah. Sucking toes.
But I mean, to put some things in perspective here, because it's crazy. So, global confirmed cases now around the world, cases, not deaths.
Yeah.
Okay, 113,000 cases.
I would even be nice and generous to
Worldwide.
say I'll double that, but whatever. Yeah.
Dude, whatever it is.
Okay.
And of course, the cause of death, like I said, just around 4,000 people have died.
Yeah.
So, and of course, a lot of medical people in the medical profession are talking about, if you do get it, let's say you do get it.
Yeah.
80% of the chance, there's an 80% chance that you'll just be sick for a few days.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like a regular flu or whatever, you'll bounce back.
Right.
80% of the cases.
Yeah.
All right. So now you got 20% left.
Okay.
So, in 20% left, you really have to be in not horrible shape, but your immune system has to be a bit weaker.
Yeah.
So let's say, and for example, with the guy in BC, he actually had complications already.
Yeah,
So it wasn't just a regular guy who was in great health and he was 80-something years old. The guy already had some complications going on.
Right.
So, and also, so now you break it down even further. So now it's like, okay, your immune system has to be a little more weaker. It seems to be, in these cases where the deaths are happening, it's people that are older.
Yeah.
Right? Which this is starting to sound familiar like any other friggin' flu.
Yeah.
Which claims just as many friggin' lives, if not more, every single year.
Yeah.
So it's led to epidemics.
I like how they haven't talked about the recovered cases as well in most of these news
Well, no, that doesn't make good news. No, you don't want that.
No, exactly.
That's too
Listen,
good.
I almost got in a fight with my grandmother the other day about this.
You did?
Because she watches the news all day long.
She's stuck on CNN.
She's stuck on CNN, buddy.
See?
I mean, at least she's not watching Fox News, but still, she was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't talk to her, man. It was one of those situations where you literally have to say, I'm done. I gotta, you dust your hands off and you just walk away.
Yeah.
She's still talking. I just go.
It's and now it's led to, if you guys have been to Costco or Superstore, which I was in Superstore 2 days ago, toilet paper, for some reason,
Buddy.
we're out of toilet.
No, but you know what? That's crazy. Because I was at Costco on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bought toilet paper, bought water. So I don't know what this whole scare is that everybody's hyping up. We're like, oh, we're out of water. We're out of toilet paper. Well, listen.
Just wait till Monday. We get a new shipment. Like, people are losing their minds.
I don't get it.
So it's sheep, man. It's just sheep following sheep. It's just, you create chaos and all the sheep just follow. So I'm not saying anything official here.
No, but I just wish there was more due diligence, I think, on people who have big followings.
Yeah.
And instead of posting something up immediately, being like, even the toilet paper case, it might not seem too serious.
Yeah.
Just, check with other stores and stuff before you go and post, about one thing happen, because everybody's going to start freaking out.
It's what it is. Everyone just starts to lose their minds.
I don't understand it.
I don't know either. But it's what's been happening. So here's the thing. Calm down. It's going to be toilet paper for everybody.
Don't worry.
Hand sanitizer. You will get it.
Listen. What? What's so crazy about this whole thing?
Yeah.
That the fact that they're like really emphasizing the fact that you should wash your hands.
Right.
What were you doing before this is my concern.
Yeah.
Were you not washing your hands?
Apparently not. Apparently not.
I don't get it. What are you doing?
One of the big things, though, that people are saying that this is actually going to be a good thing for is it's going to make people wash their hands and sanitize their hands more.
I hope so.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I brought some Purell to the club on Friday, not going to lie.
Boom. There you go.
After I gave props, I had the little bottle on top of the DJ thing. I just gave a little wipe under my hands.
Why not? I mean, that's just the way it should be. But now it's making me more aware.
Good. Clean your buttholes. Okay?
It's all
and that's
good.
the thing. Just keep your hands away from your eyes, your mouth, your ears. Again, any orifice. And unless if you're cleaning in the shower, you got to do what you got to do. But no other reason. Before you ask your partner.
Something wrong. Yeah.
Before you ask your partner or stinking fingers or
anyway.
You want to get crazy. Make sure they're clean.
Something else. Yeah,
make sure they're clean. Put them in your mouth first.
Everyone should just calm down, please.
That's the thing. That's what the biggest thing? You just gotta, I think you just gotta unfollow a lot of people, and you just can't pay attention to a lot of these newscasts.
I think just don't believe everything you read or see or hear.
Yeah,
do yourself a favor. Go Google how many people die of the flu every year. Google that number.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I'll look at it while you're doing your next door. I'll look at it. I guarantee you it's higher
It's crazy.
than what's been happening so far.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, listen, I like the precautions everybody's doing. You
I
don't
do
want
too.
you don't want this to spread. I like what Italy and all these countries, they shut it
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
then
they
shut it
the whole
down.
country.
That's the thing. Shut it down then. Let
Yeah.
it burn itself out. You want it shut down? I'm sorry. You can't fly for 2 weeks. Okay, cool. Sorry.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with that.
Sorry.
And just for you, for your information,
Mm.
so far, 2019, guess how many people died from the flu?
Oh, I'm thinking in the 70 to 80,000 mark.
It's not as many. It's actually 14,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but 2,050,000 people were hospitalized for it. So serious enough to get them hospitalized.
I feel like it's higher than that.
It could be higher.
Let me do. I gotta go with my medical site.
Yeah, do your medical.
Oh,
WebMD.
Oh, okay. Well, that's no. Okay. Anyway.
Sorry. You were right. It's closer, actually. 56,000. So,
Oh, okay, cool.
but I mean, Jesus. All right, that's an epidemic. Coronavirus is not. So get a corona and chill out.
Yeah.
You'll be
It's
fine.
all right, guys. Relax.
I'm not saying you're going to be fine. I'm not a medical doctor.
Yeah, we're not. We're not. Don't take any medical
No,
advice.
no, do not do that.
Disclaimer alert.
Normally I would do a roll call,
Yeah.
but my list is now gone. Do you have some roll call on yours?
Oh, God.
Because I think I went to comments
Good.
and it messed it all. Anyway,
Uh,
you know who you are.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it.
Shouts out to Stephen, Lisa, Lauren, Emily, Jason, Nathan, Ed, Evan, Megan, Joanna, Mark, Curtis, Brent, Sarah, and DJ Rewind.
Nice. I got Joy, Jacqueline, and Lindsay. Those are the people on my list, but I know there's more. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you very much, guys.
We appreciate it.
For being with us and surviving this epidemic known as the coronavirus.
We are in lockdown right now.
You know what's so crazy? The only thing I find is kind of gross about this whole thing is just like, I like working out. But the only thing about that, it's just like when I do hot yoga,
right.
during the practice of hot yoga, there's lots of like, okay, everybody, now breathe in and do a long sigh through your mouth. And all you hear is, like from like 20 people, and you're just like, I swear to God, if anybody hears,
Don't breathe on me. Don't you
breathe.
dare breathe on me.
So I usually try and nestle in the corner somewhere where I'm like, you know,
hide.
and I just breathe through my nose. I don't breathe through my mouth in those classes.
Isn't it kind of hard though when you're doing yoga? Isn't it like?
Yeah, it's challenging. But I've been doing the nasal breathing. It gets you. And I've been listening to this book called what's it called again?
Breathing through your nasals.
Yeah, breathing through your nostrils like a normal
like a
person.
human being.
It's called The Oxygen Advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's written by a guy who does like a lot of work with like endurance athletes.
Oh, okay.
And he talks about the benefits of, you know, doing a lot of breathing through your nose instead of like, because when you're tired, you're gasping through your mouth, and he explains a whole lot of the science of like building your endurance just through doing it through your nose. So like when I go on the treadmill, I'm just like consciously trying to just breathe through my nose. And
I think we learned also in health class that you can get sick a lot quicker when you breathe through your mouth.
Yeah, maybe.
Just breathing, you can intake so much more air.
Well, yeah.
So it's just you're intaking whatever. Oh, anyway.
Well, it just gives a wider
gateway.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, no one's asking me. No one's saying, hey, spit in my nose. It's more like spit in my mouth. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
That's a whole other game, baby.
Anyways, so the second half of the show, ladies and gentlemen. A polite burglary.
Oh,
I love it. So a polite burglar shook homeowner's hand and closed the window on his way out.
That's pretty nice.
I like it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Left his fingerprints behind.
It's all good. So an Oklahoma family said they were sleeping when a man who claimed he was running from the police snuck into their living room in the middle of the night before Webb, the thief, as you say, was arrested. A homeowner called 911 saying that he broke into his home while his 3 kids and wife were upstairs. The father of 3 heard footsteps downstairs, and when he flipped on the lights, he allegedly saw Donald Webb inside the home, standing frozen in the living room.
Oh, what?
He's like, got caught.
Oopsie.
Yeah, you don't
This
see
isn't
me.
my house?
If I stay still, you won't see me, right?
Don't move.
It's like, sir, get the hell out of my living room.
You blinked.
Yeah. So Webb has been in and out of prison, multiple past burglary convictions. Police say that he gave a man a handshake and assured him nothing was taken before hurrying out the door. This wasn't the only polite gesture. Police said that Webb also made sure to close the window he came through.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, he didn't get very far. Oklahoma City police brought a K-9 unit and found Webb crouched in a ditch covered in scratches and sweat. Anyways, he was taken to the county jail, first-degree burglary, and his bond was set at $100,000, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a weird thing. If nothing was stolen, is that a burglary? Or is it more of a B&E?
Yeah, it's more of a break and enter.
Yeah.
Yeah, or trespassing.
Yeah, I don't understand.
They charge him burglary?
I mean, I think that's what it says. It says first-degree burglary complaint.
Oh.
First of all, I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like a gentleman.
Burglar.
Would this be considered a gentleman of the night? Or is that a male hooker?
No, I think that's...
What is that? Is that a thing?
It's not a thing, but a lady of the night would be.
Yeah, but this
female hooker.
could this be a
Gentleman
what's a gentleman of the night? This guy.
Apparently,
in my books,
a burglar closes the window behind you.
Yeah,
That's
nice and soft.
Nah,
shake your hand.
You can't have lady of the night be a derogatory term for a prostitute.
Is it derogatory?
Well, I mean, prostitutes they're not exactly welcomed by society.
Depends on who you ask.
They're all right in my book.
Yeah, that's cool. Us, here at Talking Trends, we stand behind each and one of them.
Yes. International Women's Day was Sunday, so listen. We're all behind you, ladies.
Unbelievable.
Behind you, in front of you.
Okay, well, you want to keep going.
Da-da-da. Gentleman of the night.
Anyway, the only thing that was taken in this story was my heart.
Oh.
Okay.
Talk about my singing. Your nonsense comment.
That was a beautiful comment.
Very nice. Very well done. Was just as polite as this guy.
Listen, I would invite this guy in my house and have him have a hot meal. Let me sleep with my wife a little bit. We're into that.
A little bit.
Yeah. Just a little.
Then he steals your wife.
Yeah. To steal your wife.
And your hot meal.
Yeah.
Right out the door he goes.
And my kids.
Well, I mean, no, he'd leave the kids behind.
Yeah, it's true. He was like, you can take the kids. We'll start over.
The kids cost you money. You don't want that. No. Well, listen.
I think this guy was probably just a little down on his luck, and he's just like, God damn it, like, shake the hand.
Maybe this will turn his life around.
Maybe, but
perhaps
judging from his past, he'll probably be a repeat offender.
Yeah,
but I'm hoping for the best for you, Mr. Webb.
Get it out of the you can get out of the system, buddy.
Yeah, I think you could do better.
Keep hope alive.
All right,
become a gentleman of the night.
Yeah. Well, last story of today's show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
talking about. Being gentlemanlike.
Well, I don't know about that here.
Having stealing ham, apparently, and trying to bring it through the Halifax border.
I mean, it's technically not stealing. You're importing illegally, perhaps. As you guys know, when you come through the airport, there's a lot of things you can't bring from other countries.
Didn't know ham was one of them.
Well, I think any meat, soil, plants, vegetation, fruits, all that stuff.
Anything that's alive, basically, or was alive.
Yeah, anything that, is any... anything that can carry some sort of it could bring a bug or it could bring something else. Oh, sorry, I got a call here. There we go.
As you got all these dirty ass people flying. Yeah. You can't bring some ham and you're flying.
Ham's all right.
Dirty ass coronavirus people everywhere. Okay. Okay, we see you.
Maybe the ham has the coronavirus.
Yeah, good.
Many Nova Scotians and others traveling through the Halifax airport may not realize that their tasty souvenir in their luggage isn't allowed in Canada. That's because some meat products from countries other than the United States can contain dangerous diseases and pests that can threaten Canada's agriculture industry, which I've heard of that before, environment and the economy, according to the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. So far this year, the Atlantic region, Canada Border Service Agency, has confiscated 700 food, plant, and animal products, at which more than 300 were found at the Halifax International Airport.
Okay, that's good.
So we're leading, guys. We're doing good.
Keep up the good work.
Oh my God, says the Crystal Daigle, who is the CBSA detector, one of the ladies that work there here in Halifax. She says, I would find stuff on a daily basis. Many pork products seems to be the biggest mover. So pork is apparently the cocaine of the meat world. Yeah. It's in high demand. Many pork products, that's what we see the most of here. Good example would be dried, cured sausage. And a lot of pâtés and different things like that. And we see a lot of hams apparently what she says.
Me too.
Yeah, so should they use a sniff dog, which is easy to find if you're carrying pork.
Oh, my God.
So she has a dog, Bella. They inspect hundreds of pieces of luggage in a given day, searching for these restricted products. Fresh, dried, and cured meats aren't allowed into the country unless they come from the U.S. So the U.S. gets a pass, because obviously the regulations would be a little higher than others.
Okay.
That's because animal populations in both Canada and the U.S. don't have the same diseases as their overseas counterparts. Only meat that is cooked, commercially prepared, and commercially sterile in a sealed package with identifying marks is allowed in the country from other countries other than the U.S. So it can't just be raw that you had it from a farm and you just brought it in.
But this even means transporting. I mean, what if you're on the plane for God knows how long?
Yeah.
And that meat's just sitting there.
Dude,
God knows. Let's say if you're coming from a hot place and you're traveling to another hot place.
Yeah.
Just getting all soily and sweaty.
Well, listen, you got to eat it.
That's true.
That's up to you. You want to put it in the bottom of a plane, in your luggage, where it's all for 4 or 5 hour flight?
I hope he gets sick.
And you want to eat it?
Yeah,
hey, that's on you.
I hope he gets sick.
That's disgusting.
That's the thing. That's why I can't be the gatekeeper for that sort of stuff, because I would let a bunch of that stuff go.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead,
I'd be like, oh, God. Man dies from...
So pork especially is dangerous because the many countries that have it have been hit with foot and mouth disease and African swine fever.
Ah, yes.
Some wild exotic things going on there.
Damn it.
So, yeah, don't bring pork in. It's got to be sealed. It's got to be stamped. It's got to be from some sort of a manufacturing, like a real business, a company. Can't just be in a Ziploc bag and you're bringing it in. It's got the meat sweats going on.
Just rancid. It's like, what's that smell?
Oh, boy.
It's just my hand from I don't know where.
Plus, it'll cost you some money. She said if someone comes through with the restricted foods and declares it to the border agency, the item will be confiscated and destroyed. If the items are not declared, they will be fined up to $1,300 and possible prosecution. So, not a good day for ham.
No.
The pork will be rejected. Yeah. I don't know. Don't bring anything from other countries like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. The only thing I've ever tried bringing, I believe...
a gentleman of the night.
One gentleman of the night from Oklahoma.
And he made a pork.
No, the only thing I tried was like maybe booze.
That's fine.
From Cuba. That's it. And a couple cigars. That's it. Again, from Cuba.
Yeah. I mean, those are fine.
That's it. I'm not trying to bring food.
Raw meat.
Yeah.
Like meat and just... Why would you travel with raw meat and then eat it later? That's so disgusting. Like, what? What are you talking about?
It's disgusting.
I mean, the fruit and veggies I can kind of buy. The plant, fine.
Maybe.
I ain't going to put, 2 pounds of raw pork in a Ziploc bag, chuck it in my luggage. First of all, it messes up your everything you have in the luggage.
Yeah, are you going to buy a brand new suitcase just for the ham?
Is it worth? That better be some damn good pig.
Yeah, some honey smoked, glazed.
Better be good.
Yeah.
Better be worth it. Anyway, don't bring pork. Apparently, we're number one. Everyone wants to bring pork to Halifax.
I love it.
Here's an update. We have pigs in this province.
It's cool.
You're all right.
Yeah, we're good. We got
go to Sobeys. All kinds. Prepackaged, ready to go.
We got a lot of local source stuff, guys. It's cool.
Anyway, it's all good.
Yeah.
Raptors won last night.
Yeah, shouts out to them.
Super good. 5 in a row. These guys are beasts on the road.
They're on the streak again.
Good.
Streaky boys.
Good. It's awesome.
Again, shaping up to be a very interesting playoffs, I think.
I don't know. Do you know? Pal went down with an injury. I don't know if he came back, and he just got off the injured list.
Did he?
He went, I don't know. I think it was something with his ankle. They took him to the locker room. Anyway.
I don't
know if he came back or not, so look that up. I'm not sure. But despite that, they went on, when I left the game, they were going on a 14-3 run, and they ended up winning by 9 points, which is awesome.
They're like, take it off. We got you.
Yeah.
We got you.
We're good.
It's all right, Gasol.
And, no, it was Powell that went down. You say Gasol?
Oh, shit. Who am I thinking of?
Powell got hurt.
Oh, okay.
Gasol, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, Gasol's back in the game now.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, sorry. My mind was like, oh, Powell, Gasol. Anyway. Yeah, okay.
It's all good.
Powell. Right.
And the Lakers winning a couple. They beat the Clippers. They beat the Bucks. 2 really tough teams.
Yeah, that again, back to back, when people were... Yeah, that was the test for them.
Yeah, it was very good.
That was a huge test because, they go from the Bucks, then 40 hours later, they're playing the Clippers.
Battle of L.A., so doing very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's going down.
It's true.
So,
what are you up to for this evening, sir? So it's just chilling. Just chilling. Taking
I need to
that
rest the
body.
body.
Yeah, you got
I need to rest the body
the
up a
little
little bit.
machine. Gotta.
Yeah, I need some rest.
Yeah,
Chill out tonight.
I like it.
We'll be
I have yoga at 7.
yoganess.
Yoganess, and then after yoga, I go to the gym.
Nice.
Yeah, because I'm all stretched out, right? All hot.
Hot and bothered.
Yeah. No. Oh, I mean, it's like a good hour of stretching, right? So then I just do my workout after that, head to the gym, just bang it out, and then I'm done.
That's exhausting.
And then have a nice shower at home and call it a night.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's about it.
It's nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for tuning in on a Tuesday. Thank you. We'll be back, I believe, on Friday.
We should be.
We'll see.
I would think so.
Yeah. But whatever you get up to this evening, of course, be safe. We want to see you back in action. Wash your hands. Wash your mouth. Wash that ass.
Wash everything. just do it
just
all.
Wash it.
Go buy some toilet paper.
You'll be fine, all right?
Start the fist bump movement.
I've been doing that.
Yeah.
Hell.
Elbow. People elbow.
I was just going to say, that's what
Elbow's coming along now.
I did elbow at, I think, CrossFit. I did fist and elbow at CrossFit on the weekend.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, well. I just want people to be safe, all right?
we should just headbutt from now on.
Yeah.
Be great.
Or just do this.
Yeah.
That
What about
works.
just waving?
Yeah. What's wrong with waving?
Oh, I like just,
I always do this. When
Peace.
I leave the gym, I don't fist bump the receptionist.
Yeah.
I say peace. And I walk out.
drop the
And then
mic.
she looks at my goods. And I see her.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we'll see you back on Friday. Have a lovely evening. And take care.
Peace.
We out.